The 2025 Tesla Annual Shareholder Meeting just gave everyone a closer look at the newly redesigned semi-truck. This right here is the current Tesla Semi version, and this will be the new 2026 semi-truck. Elon Musk emphasized that the Tesla Semi will become one of the 3 major products entering large-scale production next year with many important upgrades. So we have 3 massive products starting production next year: Optimus, the Tesla Semi, and the Cybercab. Elon Musk revealed that the new Semi has been enhanced to be more efficient, have greater payload capacity, and is now built for autonomy. It is confirmed that the latest version includes a redesigned chassis, new headlights, and several more features. The price of the Tesla Semi will also change slightly, but the good news is that it will be lower. This is exciting news for all the truck drivers who have been waiting for this model. So how efficient will this new version actually be? Can Tesla really achieve the goal of 50,000 trucks per year? And is this truck truly as smooth and powerful as people have been saying? Let us find out. The Tesla Semi was first revealed back in 2017, and deliveries officially began in 2022, but it has mostly stayed in that same early stage since then. The total number of semi-trucks produced so far is only around 250 units. Elon Musk has admitted that the current semis operating at Tesla and those delivered to customers are still considered prototypes. These early versions were used mainly to collect feedback before the company moves into producing a more refined and perfected version. That explains why the design has stayed nearly the same since 2017. However, the time has come for a major refresh, not only to make it look more futuristic, but more importantly, to achieve full autonomous capability. Imagine the world's first Class 8 truck that can transport cargo fully autonomously. Even though the Tesla Semi was not the central focus of the recent event, Elon Musk still shared many significant updates about it. He stated that the refreshed Semi should be seen as a comprehensive update with deep changes and serious ambitions. The most visible upgrade is definitely the front design. The Tesla Semi now has headlights inspired by the Model Y and the Cybertruck. Personally, many fans liked the headlights on the original Semi prototype because they looked like eyes and provided impressive lighting. But the new light bar design that stretches across the front of the cabin looks more modern, aerodynamic, and elegant. Tesla also fitted the Semi with a new front bumper, while the roofline now has smoother and rounder curves. The existing Semi already had an extremely low drag coefficient for a Class 8 truck at only 0.36. That is why it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds. With the refreshed version, Tesla expects an even lower drag coefficient. Reaching 0.34 is completely possible. That might seem like a small change, but it can reduce energy use by 5 to 7%, meaning the driving range could increase by dozens of miles per charge. For comparison, normal diesel trucks have drag coefficients between 0.65 and 0.7. They waste far more energy, have slower acceleration, and create a lot of wind noise. With only half that drag, the Tesla Semi moves through the air far more efficiently on highways. Now, what do you think of the new Semi's light bar? Do you prefer the older headlights or the new sleek design? Going back to the refreshed look, it is not only about the lights. The windshield has been made smaller, and though that might sound odd, it is actually an aerodynamic and safety improvement. The first version of the Semi had an enormous panoramic windshield giving a cockpit-like view, but that large surface also increased air resistance at high speed. The refreshed model now uses a more curved and narrower windshield that allows air to flow smoothly, reducing turbulence around the pillars. This lowers drag and improves cooling inside the cabin and battery area by limiting solar heat. Tesla mentioned that the updated Semi also supports a higher payload, meaning it can carry more cargo per trip. Currently, the maximum gross combined weight, including truck and cargo, is 82,000 pounds. To allow a greater payload, Tesla has reduced the Semi's own weight. The present long-range version weighs around 23,000 pounds, but this could decrease with a new battery pack, as Dan Priestley revealed earlier. This new battery pack will use the advanced 4680 cells, the same type powering the Cybercab, which enters production in April 2026. Tesla is preparing to fit its next-generation semi-lineup with the most advanced and powerful battery system they have ever built, the high-voltage 4680 cell. The energy density of this cell can reach up to 290 watt-hours per kilogram while cutting costs with its structural design. Even though Dan Priestley said the Gen 2 Semi will use a smaller battery pack, the performance will remain impressive. Due to a 7% boost in aerodynamic efficiency, the truck keeps its long range while becoming lighter and more energy efficient, a win for both Tesla and users. The transition to these new cells was expected and perfectly logical. Once seen as the secret power source of the Cybertruck, the 4680 cells now provide the Semi with powerful performance, high efficiency, and lower cost. Building these battery cells directly at Gigafactory Nevada also gives Tesla full control over the supply chain, shortening production time and improving integration. Tesla claims that the updated Semi's energy consumption is now about 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, roughly 15% better than the earlier model. Combined with a range of 500 miles, the truck is now a serious competitor to models from Daimler and Volvo. The total output remains around 800 kilowatts, but Tesla says improvements to cooling, software, and thermal routing make performance steadier under heavy load. Another huge upgrade is charging capacity. The new Semi supports charging speeds up to 1.2 megawatts, much higher than the current Mega Charger. This means much faster charging stops when using suitable infrastructure. Payload capacity is also up, though Tesla has not shared exact numbers yet. When first revealed, Tesla announced prices of $150,000 for the 300-mile version and $180,000 for the 500-mile version, while the Founder series cost $200,000. But those numbers are from 8 years ago, and Tesla has not revealed new prices yet. According to Dan Priestley's post on X, the new front end not only looks better but is more aerodynamic, easier to build, and cheaper to repair. It also shares more parts with Tesla's car lineup, which helps with scale and lowers cost. Clearly, Tesla is trying to cut production costs for the Gen 2 Semi. The improved front end not only makes the truck glide through the air better but also simplifies manufacturing and repairs. By using shared parts from other Tesla vehicles like the Cybertruck or Model X, Tesla gains a huge scale advantage that helps lower prices while keeping profits stable. Experts predict that the new Gen 2 Semi could be priced between $160,000 and $190,000, depending on configuration and range. This version is not only more advanced but also far more refined than the early prototype. This price also reflects major upgrades in battery technology and aerodynamics, proving Tesla's strong ambition to make its heavy-duty electric trucks truly mainstream. Before we go deeper, if you are enjoying this look at the next-generation Tesla Semi, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join Amp Drive, the place where we uncover everything about Tesla's most futuristic moves. Stay tuned, stay curious, and welcome to the Amp Drive family. Moving on, Elon Musk also mentioned that customers can choose different configurations of the Semi based on their needs. This means someone can buy a lower-cost version if they only require shorter range. Even though the Semi might still have a high purchase price, it brings massive long-term savings because of its low running costs. Operating cost is what truly determines a truck's success, and this is where Tesla has a huge advantage over diesel trucks. Let us compare energy costs. A normal diesel truck burns about 1 gallon of fuel every 6.5 miles. With diesel prices around $3.50 per gallon in the United States, that equals about 44 cents per mile. The Tesla Semi uses around 1.7 kilowatt-hours of electricity per mile. At an average rate of 18 cents per kilowatt-hour, that costs around 30 cents per mile, almost 45% cheaper. If a truck covers 100,000 miles a year, the Tesla Semi would cost about $30,000 in electricity, while a diesel truck would need $54,000 in fuel. That difference of $24,000 per year is huge. Over 10 years, the total savings could reach $240,000, nearly the cost of buying the truck itself. The savings do not stop at energy. Maintenance is also drastically cheaper. Diesel trucks have thousands of moving parts, engines, gearboxes, exhausts, turbochargers, all needing regular servicing. The Tesla Semi, with its electric powertrain, needs almost none of that. No oil changes, no spark plugs, no transmissions. Tesla estimates maintenance costs are 60 to 70% lower than diesel trucks. The regenerative braking system also reduces brake wear, especially on long downhill routes or stop-and-go traffic. Brake pads can last 3 to 4 times longer. Overall, the Tesla Semi beats diesel in total ownership cost. According to Tesla and early customers like PepsiCo and Walmart, each Semi can save between $200,000 and $250,000 over its lifetime compared to diesel trucks. And beyond money, there is the environmental benefit: less carbon dioxide emissions. Burning 1 million gallons of diesel produces over 22,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide. That is a huge difference in sustainability and brand image for companies switching to electric fleets. Tesla's redesign of the Semi is not just about aerodynamics or cost reduction, it also prepares the truck for the era of full self-driving. Elon Musk said that the Gen 2 Semi has been built to align with Tesla's latest FSD hardware. The system of cameras, sensors, and processors is now fully integrated to offer maximum visibility and computing power for a heavy truck. As Tesla standardizes FSD hardware across all models, from the Model 3 to the Cybertruck, it is natural for the Semi to join that lineup. This also reduces manufacturing costs and enables FSD software updates to roll out seamlessly in the future. Tesla's long-term goal is to build a completely autonomous electric trucking fleet that can operate all day and all night. The Semi Gen 2 is the first major step toward that. It is a smarter, more connected truck built to handle autonomy from the start. The trucking industry in the United States is massive. It moves over 70% of all domestic goods. Almost every product, from groceries to industrial parts, travels by truck at some point. The industry employs about 3.5 million drivers and supports roughly 8 million related jobs. But there is a serious crisis: a shortage of drivers. The United States is short by about 80,000 truck drivers today, and that could double to 160,000 by 2030. The main reasons are harsh working conditions and an aging workforce. Many drivers work 12-hour days, live away from family for weeks, and deal with high stress and fatigue. The average truck driver is around 50 years old, and very few young people are entering the profession. They see it as exhausting and outdated, and the pay does not always make up for it. Average annual pay of $50,000 to $80,000 sounds okay, but not for that lifestyle. As a result, fewer people want to drive trucks, which raises logistics costs and contributes to inflation. This is where the Tesla Semi could help bring new energy to the trucking world. Instead of noisy diesel engines and rough rides, the Semi offers a quiet, smooth, and futuristic driving experience. The central seating position gives a clear, wide view. Dual touchscreens, minimal noise, and advanced assistance systems make it feel like driving a premium electric car. When full self-driving becomes active, long highway trips will require far less effort. Drivers will be able to rest while the truck handles much of the work, making the job safer and less stressful. This could attract a new generation of drivers who see trucking as modern and high-tech rather than tiring and outdated. Tesla is turning long-haul trucking into something far more advanced and sustainable, changing how goods move across nations. What feature would you like to see inside the new Semi Gen 2's cabin? And what do you think is the biggest challenge for the trucking industry right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big story about Tesla's journey into the future. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay charged and stay curious, only here on AMP Drive.